Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us have a look at this question. That given that vector n is 3i minus 2j minus 4k, then vector O is given by 3i minus j plus 6k. Now the question is find the cross product of the two vectors. Now ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at this question and find the cross product of the two vectors. Now these are two vectors. This is the first vector and this is the second vector. Now we need to find the cross product. So for us to find the cross product, the first thing that we have to do is that we shall arrange it in this form, that we shall make it in this form, that is I, then we have j, k. This is how you can find the cross product, that you have to write I, j, k, because this is I, j, k, then here I, j, k. Now we write I, j, k, then followed by the coefficient of I in vector n and the coefficient of negative 2j in vector n and the coefficient of k in vector n. So we shall have, that is 3, that is negative 2, then we have negative 4. This is what I have written, that is 3, negative 2, negative 4. Then we have also to write 3, negative 1, 6. That is 3, negative 1, then we have 6. Now, this is now a matrix. That we form a matrix first, then we proceed to find the determinant of this matrix. Now, for us to find the determinant of this matrix, the first thing that we will do, this is the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix, because these are 3 rows and then we have 3 columns. Now, for us to find the determinant of this matrix, we have to take the positive of I, that is, we shall find the determinant. This implies that we shall take the positive of I, then we have to close this row, not this row, but this column, this row. Then the remaining matrix will be negative 2, negative 4, negative 1, and 6. This is a 2 by 2 matrix if we close this row and this column. And therefore, we find the determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix. That is negative 2 times 6, and that is negative 12. Then we have negative 4 times negative 1 will be positive 4. Now we have minus positive 4. Close the bracket. Then we have plus. Now we have j, that is j, into, we close this column, not column but this row, then we close this column. So we shall remain with 3, negative 4, 3, 6. So we shall have the determinant of this 3, negative 4, 3, 6. The determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix will now be 3 times 6, and that is 18, minus negative 4 times 3, which is negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. So minus negative 12. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, in finding the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix, we shall take the positive of I, then the negative of j, then the positive of k. And therefore, this one, I have forgotten to write this negative, a negative here, and I can just write there, because a positive times a negative becomes a negative. Therefore, it doesn't have a problem if I write a negative here. Now, let us proceed. So I was saying that you take the positive of I, you take the negative of j, then you take the positive of k. Then we close this column and we close this row. Therefore, you will remain with this 2 by 2 matrix. Now, let us proceed to find the determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix. Now, 3 times negative 1 will be negative 3. Then we have negative 2 times 3, which is negative 6. So we have minus negative 6. Now, this one now becomes I into negative 12. minus 4 is negative 16. Now we have positive times a negative inakuwa negative. Now this one becomes minus j into 18 minus negative 12. Now this becomes 18 plus 12, and that becomes 30. Now plus k into negative 3 minus 6, that becomes negative 3 plus 6. Now we shall have negative 3 plus 6 will be 3. Now this we shall have I times negative 16 will become negative 16i. Then j times 30 will be negative 30j. Then plus 3 times k will be 3k. Now this is the cross product of the two factors. This is the cross product of the two factors. This is how you can find the cross product of two factors. So ladies and gentlemen, how I wish that you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, you could like, you could share and comment. Thank you so much.